Darren Steen here from FatLossLifestyle.com. Super excited about this video today. Two things. The first thing that I'm going to cover in the meat of this video is what I've learned over the last 14 years of being a full-time professional fitness trainer, healthy lifestyle coach, and that is for somebody to eat better and exercise, they usually need to have a health scare or something very emotional rattles them. A child cries in their arms that says they want their dad to be there at their wedding. It's something like that 9 times out of 10. Trust me, it's true. I'm going to give you the tools to find that leverage, that powerful tool that you need. I can always tell you how to work out with weights and stretch and do cardio and how to eat and how to goal set. You know I can do that. But in this video, I'm going to help you find that leverage tool without having a health scare. It's happened for 90% of my clients in the past. Once you get that leverage, it's easy. That's one of the reasons why I've had so much success at training myself and training clients, is because I push those emotional buttons and I help people find that powerful tool. So we're going to cover that in this video, and if you stick around to the end, again, I'm going to give away my $100 value Fat Loss Lifestyle Muscle Building Fat Burning online program. It's 355 pages, and it will absolutely give you a specific personal plan of attack in the 5 pillars: exercise, weight training and stretching, cardio, food, precise goal setting with emotional reasons, and social support. That's 5. And I'm going to tell you how to get that at the end if you stick around. I'm going to send it to you. So let's get right into it. Well, what started my idea for this video was a Facebook post from one of my friends. I saw it and it said, if you only had 2 days for the rest of your life, what would you do those last 2 days? And it was sort of fun. I'm a philosophical guy, so I thought a minute, and it was pretty easy for me. I said I was going to get my mom and my 2 daughters, Kiana and Alexis, and we're going to go next to an ocean. We're going to walk on the beach, and we're going to hug each other, and we're going to talk. So one day would be to fly everyone to Hawaii. Not that it needs to be a beach in Hawaii, but hey, it's my last 2 days on Earth. So one day to fly to Hawaii, and then the whole day, the last day of my life, I'm going to talk to my kids and my mom, tell them how thankful and grateful I am for them, how excited I am about their future, and I'm going to hug on them. I'm going to feel the love. I'm going to give the love. I'm going to tell them what I want, what I expect out of them the rest of their life. So that's what I picked. So my question to you is, one thing I want you to do is I want you to write down on a pad of paper, what would you do your last 2 days on Earth? What are you going to do? I love hugs. I love energy. That's what I would do. The second thing that happened that said, Darren, you got to shoot this video, was another real life situation. I talked to a good friend for the first time in 4 to 5 years. Let's just call her Nene. I talked to Nene, good friend of mine. I hadn't talked to her for about 4 years because I've been busy. She's been busy. She private messaged me on Facebook, and I said, hey, thanks for sharing my Facebook post. How you feeling? How you doing? I do something. Common sense people skills says that when someone shares something of mine on social media, I post on there and said, hey, thanks a lot, Nene, for sharing. And then I started to put, hey, how you doing? And then she private messaged me back. She said, you know, I'm doing pretty good. She says, but I found out that my cancer's back in my brain, in my lungs, and in my lymph nodes, and it's inoperable. So I really don't know how much longer I got to live. And there was a peace in her heart through the private message. I was like, oh my God. So I started communicating with her yesterday. I felt so much love and so much energy from her. When I come back to Chicagoland, I'm going to go visit her and take her out to lunch, and I'm going to learn from her. And it got me thinking, I got to shoot this video, man. And I went out today, Sunday, down here in Nashville, and most of you know some things that I've been through in the past in my life situation. I had the best day of my life. I went out in a pasture. I stretched and did deep breathing this morning. Broke through some scar tissue and adhesions in my right hip. It felt amazing. I just slowed down today. I wanted to walk barefoot out in the meadow, get the sun on my skin, and pray, and just slow down. And I did. And I swear to you, I felt closer to God than ever before. My faith in God is stronger. I felt more love from God than ever before today. And if you don't have a relationship with God, you might laugh or you might not be able to understand, but it's very true. It's very profound. At 48 years old, I absolutely know that there is a God, and I felt His love today more than ever because of my conversation with Nene. So the third thing, another real life situation that I went through, some of you might know, was that my dad passed away last summer. And my mom and dad were married for 55 years, and I was in a situation where I was a little bit down and out because of a few factors in my life. And I was living with my mom, but my dad got really sick at the end of advanced emphysema, and I had the luxury, the experience of being by my mom and dad's side the last year of my dad's life until his very last breath, and he passed with hospice at our side, peacefully in his house, in our house, together at the end. And I can tell you that experience was life-changing. It was glorious. It was wonderful. I learned so much about life in that experience. And I helped my mom. I coached my mom through the process of mourning. And now she is strong. And she's excited about her future and doing more good at the age of 75, living on her own in Chicago. The experience of being by my dad's side was amazing. So here's some life lessons I learned up to 48 years old that I want you just to try to stay open-minded and listen to. And because I think that you can have the trifecta. I think you can have the best body. I think you can have the best mind, body, soul connection experience. With FatLossLifestyle.com, I'm going to help you get the body. And I'm going to help you tie it in to the soul and the mind. They're interrelated. You can't break them up. A lot of people are so stressed out that they're run down. Their hormones are falling. Their adrenals are taxed. Their cortisol is up. They don't have a sex drive, and they're just beat up trying to make ends meet. I can help you. I can learn with you together. Things that I learned through my real life experiences with Nene's conversation and my dad's last day of his life and the last year of his life is that things don't matter. No one ever takes, you never see a hearse in a funeral, you never see a U-Haul behind a hearse in a funeral procession. Everyone's going to end up in the same hole in the ground. Things don't matter. The cars, the house, the bank account, the clothes. It doesn't matter. The swimming pool. It's relationships. It's the ability to empower others. You know, I sent something to my nephew the other day. He has a habit of pissing people off with his people skills. And he's a really smart guy. He's very smart, scientific, lots of degrees, but he can't see the forest through the trees in some of these areas because those people have more of a hard time with that, those smart people, and he hasn't been around as many years. He doesn't have the experience, no offense. But what I found is that life is about relationships and empowering others. What I found in life is that people don't remember what you say or really how you said it or the content of what it was. They only remember how you made them feel. If you can make people feel empowered after your conversation or your text or your conversation in person or your hug, they're going to love you and they're going to send out a positive vibe and a feeling towards you. The more of those you get towards you, the more empowered that you are. So people know, they've heard this, it's about relationships. It's not about things. It's about people skills. And with relationships, it's about communication because you have to learn how to tactfully get a difference of opinion out. It's okay to disagree with me. Just don't be so abrasive that I just turn off because of it's instinctive to be abrasive with abrasiveness. You got to have a different, it's great to have a questioning attitude and to be a difference of opinion, but it's how you present it. People are only going to remember how you made them feel. All these things we've heard it before, but it's like when you have a baby. My daughter's 18, almost 19. They say when she was an infant, oh, she's going to grow up so fast. And you're like, I know she's going to grow up fast. They can tell you that to you until they're blue in the face, but you don't feel it. You don't know what it's like because you haven't been through it. Now that she's 18, I know that they grow up in the blink of an eye. But back when they were 1 year old, 18 years ago, I didn't. I said I knew, but I didn't know in my heart or in my gut or in my being. That's sort of like those other things that you have to live it. The old saying, I wish I'd have known then what I know now. We can say that to her blue in the face, but you'll never know then what you know now because some people might be able to slow down and get it a little bit quicker than others, but we just can't do it. So my advice to you is to slow down. I make more progress. I achieve more things when I slow down and take care of myself and get quiet. Be in the moment. The old saying, the past is history, the future is a mystery. All we really have and all we're guaranteed is right now, and it's precious. That's why we call it the present. Learn to be in the moment. Look someone in the eye. Hear what they're saying and talk to them. Make them feel like you're there in the moment. Turn off the text machine. I know it's difficult. Another one is go slower, be in the moment, open-mindedness. You don't know everything. Thank God I was born relatively with an open-minded mindset. I'm even more open-minded now. I don't know everything. Someone who thinks they know everything finds out they really don't know very much, because the scientists, the most brilliant people in the world, are predisposed to not have a faith in God. I can have that whole other conversation later, and I do enjoy that conversation, but actually the less I know, the better I am, because it's about a loving attitude. It's about action. You know, people who know a lot of times don't take action. It's about people skills. Take action, fail, get out there, build relationships, and you're going to be successful as long as you don't stop. Life's always going to give you another pitch. Just take another swing. You're never going to strike out. You don't just get 3 strikes. You get as many strikes as you can. Swing, have the energy to stand back up after you get knocked down and swing. You know the old saying, Rocky says, yo, it's not, life's going to hit you hard. It's going to knock you down. And it doesn't matter how hard you can hit, but it matters how hard you can get hit and get back up off the ground and try to swing at life again. Try one more time. Try one more time, and you can get what you want. So eventually, if you keep trying with a different approach. So there's a few things. I know I'm really good at helping people gain muscle, lose fat through the Fat Loss Lifestyle program, online program. So I want to give one away. And when you strengthen even with mind, body, soul, if you just start with the body first, then you have a little bit more peace, a little bit more energy to focus on your mind and your soul. So whoever posts in YouTube below and gives me their best, I'm going to pick on Facebook and YouTube, I'm going to pick the 2 best what you would do on your last 2 days on Earth. I want you to put what you're going to do on your last 2 days on Earth. The ones that I like the best, 2 on YouTube, 2 on Facebook. I'm going to give away my Fat Loss Lifestyle Program 2. It's a $100 value. It's going to personalize your perfect plan of attack. Please do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up here if you like this. Thumbs down if you didn't, but give me some feedback. Tell me what you do want. I know a lot of people have said they want physical exercise in the gym, and I'm going to give you some more of those. But this stuff is more powerful. So give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Share this, please. I'd love to get, if I get 20 shares on Facebook, 20 shares, I'm going to give away more of my program. So you do have the power to change. I absolutely love you. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. Do me a favor. Believe in yourself. Keep going forward. Let's join together and make this happen. You do have the power to change. I love you. Make the rest of your life the best of your life.